It can feel defeating to create something just to later conclude that you don't like the result. But it's even worse to try to force something bad to be good. When I worked in a studio, we used to call this polishing a turd. So I moved on to making a multi-band delay instead, and guess what? I hated it too. But in the process of creating the delay, I discovered Faust, which allows you to implement custom signal processing. So I took this newfound tool from the delay plugin and used Faust to make a much better reverb in the previous design thought to be a turd. This made a massive difference. I've done my initial phase of beta testing, and after feedback from a couple users, I've made 3 big updates to the plugin. One of the beta testers said that the animation was lagging at high speeds, so I improved the efficiency, resulting in bringing the maximum draw time from 14 milliseconds down to about 10 milliseconds. Both beta testers requested the ability to automate the controls of the plugin, so of course I included this feature. Users said that it wasn't quite obvious what each control did on the user interface. So I solved this solution by making a demo, interactive tutorial of sorts. You see these in video games all the time, and after doing it for this plugin, I don't know why companies aren't doing this. It is awesome. I really like this feature. I know it's something that you'll only ever use once, but I think it's a really nice first impression, allowing the user to understand how the plugin works without having to read a manual. You might have noticed that my hair is getting a little bit long. I planned on not cutting my hair until the very end of the video so that you can visually see how long this process takes. But beta testing has made me realize that I'm a lot further from the finish line than I thought. This is not because beta testing is going poorly. It's actually quite the opposite. I have never received such a positive response for a product ever. And now I feel this immense pressure to have this plugin ready for delivery whenever I publish this video. And that's going to take a lot of additional work. I had to set up an LLC. I have to set up a website. I have to figure out how to encrypt the plugin so that it is copy protected. So I'm cutting my hair now. I can't wait. It's getting ridiculous. And now that I'm a proud business owner, I think I should get the most professional haircut there is, that being a mullet. Turns out that this was just the state trying to get me to pay them to file documents that I've already completed. But it's cool. This is the first mail that my new business has received. Looking forward to double the amount of junk mail that I previously got. Cool. I'm currently setting up the website and everything works perfectly, all thanks to this one tutorial, but it currently looks like I'm selling postcards. So I gotta replace all these images, and after a day in Blender and it crashing for seemingly simple tasks, I created this atrocity. Looks like I need to recruit some outside help, and I have the perfect person to do it. Except, well, they're very busy with Somerville Sounds as well as scoring a Hulu show. Hopefully Hunter can help, because if not, this is gonna be one ugly website. So Hunter came through and he made some beautiful graphics. Oh, I gotta turn this other way. So I put them into the website. I gotta get my stick. And let's see. There you go. I put them into the website. Looks super professional right now. Oh boy. Cool. And the next thing I have to do is just encrypt the plugin. So I applied for that 2 weeks ago, and I already got this thing. This essentially allows me to digitally sign the plugin so that whenever you download it, your computer knows to trust it. So this means that I can technically sell the product right now, but no one's gonna buy it if it doesn't have any marketing. So for the next few weeks, I'm gonna be having some friends make demos with the plugin. And while they're doing that, I will be editing this video. I'm getting closer and closer to the end, and I'm getting more excited and more nervous at the same time. And just like that, I am done with this project. It is officially time to announce Tremor. Tremor works on a bunch of different sounds. So let's start off with a kick drum. Now I'm going to put Tremor on it and slowly move up the mix control. So this is the completely wet signal, but maybe you want it to be a little closer to the midpoint. As you can hear, Tremor has sent the kick drum through a reverb and then modulated that wet signal to get this new undertone of rhythm. Now let's add some hi-hats. I found this loop in Ableton that sounds like this. I've placed Tremor on this vocal sample, but made it so that the mix control is automated up to be stronger at the end of the track. So here, take a listen. Let's override that automation so that we can tweak the settings just a little bit. Something faster. Maybe make the high frequencies louder and a slower speed. We can even flip the modulation shape of the low frequencies so that it is more of like a riser. Now I've got these keys that sound like this. Now let's mess around with this reverb control. And this can result in some pretty cool sounds if you automate this XY control. I've also added a little guitar lick and a clap, but they're not that important, so let's hear everything all together. There you go, just a quick demo of Tremor and all the cool things it can do to many different sounds within your session. If you're interested in Tremor, head on over to the website. There's a link in the description and you can get Tremor for yourself. Seeing as Beep Boop Audio is my company, it means that I have full control over how profits are distributed. One of the big things I want to do with that money is redirect it to users of Tremor, to producers, to artists, just getting other people to talk about Tremor. Tell you what they think about it. Not what I think about it, but what they think about it. And then also show you what they can do with it. If you purchase Tremor and use it to make some awesome music, please send it my way. I want to hear what you create. I'm interested in your work. If you're still not convinced that Tremor is for you, feel free to check out this short walkthrough video where I quickly show you all of the cool features of Tremor. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Thank you.